The great strength of Mitt Romney as a presidential candidate is his expertise on the economy. He emphasizes over and over that as a longtime private sector businessman and, in his words, job creator, he knows what it takes to get the economy turned around. In recent days, however, his rivals for the Republican nomination have started raising some questions about his private sector experience, particularly his work at Bain Capital, which is a firm that he started. But there are two lines of attack that have been at least successful, somewhat successful in the past. One is the simple fact that part of turning around these companies involves shedding a lot of workers. And there are many sob stories out there, some of which have been highlighted by Republican rivals and outside groups, but many more of which will probably be highlighted by Democrats if Romney is the nominee. I think those things have a visceral impact, and for a lot of people who are struggling or have recently lost jobs, I think that it could be a meaningful deterrent to voting for Romney. But for most people, I think they'll see a broader picture and they'll understand that retooling and resetting the economy can actually be a strength for the United States, that we are in a period of transition, that sometimes jobs have to be lost for economic growth. That's certainly going to be Romney's response. And I think most people will be at least somewhat satisfied with that response. The larger question, though, that can also come back to haunt Romney in the future is one that Newt Gingrich referred to in a debate this weekend, which is, does the style of investment that Bain Capital did, that use of private equity funds to buy a company that may not be unprofitable but that has the potential for higher profits, then that intensive management consulting reworking that often results in shedding of a lot of jobs, and the big fees that are then paid back to Bain, does that style of investment help or hurt the economy? I think it's an open question, and I think it'll be a source of some soul searching for voters in the fall.